Shiriki makazi yao, waweze wote kujikimu. Tunasherehekea miundo msingi Kenya ya ujenzi wa makazi ya wafanyikazi wote. Bei yake ni nafuu, kuwezesha wananchi. Shiriki makazi yao, waweze wote kujikimu. Malengo yako makuu yote umetekeleza Uhuru.
I urge all players, especially our small players, to provide other inputs required in road and building construction, to similarly make investments in this and other counties, thereby taking advantage of what this plant offers. The National Cement Company brings this vital building commodity closer to the people in this part of the country and beyond as we head towards Lake Victoria. This will reduce the cost of the cement, which would otherwise have had to be transported great distances.
Cement production in Kenya is steadily growing by about 5 to 6%. By 2022, Kenya will need about 7 million tons of cement per year. I am in manufacturing of cement in the last 7 years. And we started with Kenya, and then of course we set up other factories in different counties.
We produce approximately 50,000 bags per 24 hours. We use a robot system which happens to be the first in Africa. We are supporting the President's housing agenda by ensuring we produce good quality cement that is affordable to all Kenyans and is available in a timely manner.
His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta have declared this 4 big agenda of the government. And he did it because he had a vision, and he wanted the whole world to know, whole Kenyan to know, whole investor to know that this four big agenda is not for him. It is for the industry, for the employment, and also for the income for the business people.
This will go a long way in helping bring down the cost of housing and supporting our affordable housing agenda. Alongside this, and true to the tradition that your company has set, we also anticipate that your corporate social responsibility will extend to the community around this plant as you have promised.
With devolution and the fact that we're endowed with resources with limestone in this country. We've done the airborne survey, and even before that geophysical survey, we have discovered deposits of limestone, gypsum, porcelain, and clinker, as he said, should not be imported in this country. We should have our own clinker. We should see gypsum being produced in this country without importing gypsum into this country. I want to say this market is big. With the market of South Sudan, South Ethiopia, we will be able to create more companies out of the 7 we have now.
I have grabbed that agenda, and I worked towards that since last 4 years, or less than 4 years. This 4 big agenda has been started, and I have put 5 industries in last 4 years, because I want to make sure that in this tenure of the government, by 2022, we will have invested about $1 billion in the country, and that is just because of this big 4 agenda has been given, and that is what I presented to the World Bank and the IFC, and that's why they have been very keen to support us, and we are very happy with, as far as investor is concerned, and I am an investor, and I'm very happy with this agenda and the facilitation what has been given by the Jubilee government. Our cement is much more faster drying time, and more than that, it gives the much better strength than the rest of the cement available. Why? Is because of not any magic, but it is because of the new technology.
The company has invested in cutting-edge technology when it comes to cement analysis, which include the use of XRF machines and particle size analyzers. This is all meant to make sure that the company produces the best and the leading products in the market.
Our people are inhaling the cement. How to stop it? And I went to Europe to FLS Smith, and we bought the robotic technology so that it is a closed circuit, and the robot picks the bag, and robot applies the bag, and it fills and it comes out ready, so that our people are not affected with the inhaling of the cement. So it is much more better for our workers to have a more better technology, more accurate, that it will be exactly 50 kilo and not 48 kilo or 49 kilo, because it is all automated and there is nobody there is doing any direct job with his hand. And that is what is called a digital technology. It's not a Juakali way to do it, And this is the first time in Africa, although it is very expensive, but first time in Africa we got that, and we are very happy with it, because it is going to, we can proudly say that my people will be healthy. We just change the technology, and by not reducing the employment, because to keep the employment is and increase the employment is also one of our big motto. We employ total 6,200 people in our group, and by 2021, by June, we will have 10,000 people working directly in our group. Indirectly, about 40,000-50,000 people.
A few months ago, Your Excellency, I accompanied him to West Pokot, where we gave licenses to Mr. Guru to start up cement factories in that part of the world. And today is a proof that he is actually going to expand this industry. We've created jobs. People will put food on their tables. 700 jobs will be created there. Indirect jobs, so many jobs, and many other enterprises will be created because of this factory.
Kama Simba Cement kama ingeletwa karibu, watu wengi hawangekuwa wamepata kazi. Simiti ndiye inafanya kazi inaendelea mbele. Kama simiti ndiye inafanya ujenzi, watu hawezi jenga bila simiti, na hiyo simiti ni Simba. Tunasherehekea Kenya yetu. Tunashukuru sana kwa kiwanda ambacho ametuletea. Youths wengi wamepata kazi kwa sababu ya ile mradi. Sasa ukienda pale, vijana wengi sasa wanafanya pale kazi. Hata hapa Chuma Mat, vijana wanafanya kazi kwa sababu gani? Ya kupata hii ajira ambayo imeletwa na Simba Cement. Na kama hiyo kiwanda haingefunguliwa, vijana hawangekuwa hapa kufanya kazi. Hata pia mimi singekuwa hapa kufanya kazi. Hiyo pia ni kazi nyingine yenye rais alifanya.
Ustawishaji wa viwanda imebadilisha mandhari ya Nakuru. Kwa mfano, tutaangalia kazi, tunaona vijana wengi wamepata kazi, na pia biashara za wafanyikazi imeinuka kwa sababu vile hiyo mradi ya rais ilivyokuja, tumeona bei ya simiti imeenda kwa kiwango cha chini. Kabla mradi kama huu uje, tunaona vijana wengi hawakuwa na kazi. Sasa unaona wakati vijana hawana kazi, wanaweza jiunga na wizi, lakini sasa vile wana kazi sasa wanaweza kujimudu kimaisha, na pia wengine wanaweza pia kufungua kazi zao na kuendeleza maisha zao.
Our dream is to go to the counties, put up the factory and make sure that that county's raw material is used, so that the county benefits, so that the cement becomes more affordable for the county especially, and then the country. So this is what all considering. And then of course in between Nairobi and the Western Kenya is the exactly middle is Nakuru. So that was made us choose the Nakuru place.
Initially I was working in Mombasa Cement, and we saw some advertisements concerning the new plant that is constructed in Nakuru. So we applied, and through God's grace we were shortlisted. We attended a very vigorous interview, but we passed, we were shortlisted, and that's why I ended myself here.
I was employed here since the beginning of the plant, which was in October, and I work as a central control room operator, operating all the plant equipment from a remote area, which is from the computer, and I coordinate all the plant activities through here. It's a bit challenging, first of all getting the slot into the tech industry because, okay, they say we are ladies. Ladies, we are a bit, let's say, emotional, soft, so we are not used to tough conditions. But then it is also exciting because you get to learn and to have different experiences which make you a better person and grow your career in the better way.
Intention to put in Nakuru County was there since long time, but we were looking for three things. One was easy accessibility for the consumers, and the second is the good governance, because now we have 47 counties, 47 governments, and you got to have a friendly governance in that county for the industrialization, so that it becomes more easier for you to put such a big investment.
I call upon the county government of Nakuru to leverage on this company to attract and sustain investments in this county for the mutual benefit of the whole country. My administration will continue to address market access challenges faced by our local manufacturers by according preference for local content in our economic development. And in this regard, in line also with what Uhuru here has said, we are going to implement the Buy Kenya, Build Kenya initiative and the priority initiatives under the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act, which have provided clear mechanisms for the utilization of our locally produced goods and services. In addition, my administration will continue to support capacity building initiatives that aim to enhance international market access for Kenyan goods and services, while ensuring that Kenyan goods and services are of international standards.
Nakuru County is happy to be part of the Big Four, of the government's Big Four agenda on value addition and manufacturing. In particular, we have set aside several areas for manufacturing, and for Nakuru town, the area around Salga is a major attraction for investors. In the last 3 years, we have seen major investments come that will culminate in the opening of the Simba cement factory that is going to be a major revenue earner and employer for the entire region. The reason why all these investments have come is partly because of our geographical location, good road network, availability of ample and well-qualified manpower, and also a tax regime that encourages those who want to set up industry. We shall continue to come up with better measures to attract investors and assure them of our continued support. When manufacturing is thriving, then the people will also experience the wealth through sale of raw materials, through food into the people who come and work there, and the entire value chain that is involved. So we really want to encourage all those who want to set up business and industry to consider Nakuru. And just to say also, we are the second in contribution to the GDP after Nairobi. And that's a major, major thing in terms of any investor who wants to come and set business here. So we congratulate Simba Cement and are happy to be part of their success.
I am actually from Nakuru myself. I was in Nakuru about 35 years ago, and I have seen how many forests and the trees we have lost, and I can see that. I am the person who loves tree, and we want to make sure that we protect the environment. And for the environment is not only the tree, but also it has to be a clean air, it has to be a clean wherever environment, wherever people are working, and it should be presentable so that the people's mind will become more environment friendly and they would like to preserve the environment. We have planned to put 500,000 trees. We already planted 160,000 trees in our other factories, and we want to achieve 500,000 trees by 2021 or 22, so that it doesn't look like one of my factory. If you go now, you will not see the plant. You will see that looks like you are going into the lodge or somewhere in forest.
I went to TVET, and what I got so much that I can encourage people to go to TVET is because of the practicals. You find in campuses they don't carry out so much practicals industrial wise. So I encourage, because after TVET, you can, even if you're not employed by the company, you can be self-employed, because we have got even rural rectification that happens in the back in the areas. So you can do it on your own even if you are not employed in the company.
So Kenya has got a very good environment for anybody to invest and grow nowhere else. If you cannot do any industry in Kenya, or if you cannot grow in Kenya, you cannot do anywhere else.
I conclude my remarks by once again thanking the National Cement Company Limited and indeed the entire DEFCI group of companies for this important new plant and the many opportunities it will bring to individuals and families across Nakuru County as well as the entire nation of Kenya. I say again that you are indeed a true partner in our national endeavor to revamp our manufacturing sector.
Uongozi bora, tunasherehekea Kenya yetu yaenda mbele. Zimeimarisha uchumi kote nchini Kenya. Tunasherehekea uongozi bora, tunasherehekea Kenya yetu yaenda mbele. Dhidi ya ufisadi vimeimarisha uchumi Kenya. Tunasherehekea uongozi bora, tunasherehekea Kenya yetu yaenda mbele. Msingi wa taifa letu umejengwa kwenye mwamba, kamwe hatutingiziki. Taifa letu li imara, linganisha na mzabibu wenye majani mabichi, ishara kwamba Kenya yetu yazidi kusonga mbele. Msingi wa taifa letu umejengwa kwenye mwamba, kamwe hatutingiziki. Taifa letu li imara, linganisha na mzabibu wenye majani mabichi, ishara kwamba Kenya yetu yazidi kusonga mbele. Tunasherehekea uongozi bora, tunasherehekea Kenya yetu yaenda mbele. Mambo yako makuu yote umetekeleza uhuru. Tunasherehekea uongozi bora, tunasherehekea Kenya yetu yaenda mbele. Pia tumeona katika uongozi wako uhuru. Tunasherehekea uongozi bora, tunasherehekea Kenya yetu yaenda mbele. Tunasherehekea uongozi bora, tunasherehekea Kenya yetu yaenda mbele. Tunasherehekea uongozi bora, tunasherehekea